So you've done other podcasts, but the one that's going to make ours different is the fact that, and I don't think anybody knows this, is the fact that me and you know each other for a very long time.
Yeah.
Right? For 20 years.
Yeah.
We gotta pull up 20 years.
Can you 20 years, right? Yeah.
We got to pull up that back throwback.
You want to see it?
Yeah, show me it.
Robbie, you're not going to believe this. I forgot about this.
I have it.
Watch this, bro. This is going to blow your mind.
I have it.
That's what I was asking you. Find the pictures.
I have a couple.
Look at this shit. Gurpartap Singh right there.
Oh.
That's me and you, bro.
I remember that picture too. I remember that picture too.
And then with Asser, do you remember Asser still?
Yeah.
Are we still hanging out?
And that's Safe Malawi. Or isn't that Safe Malawi?
I forget. I recognize who
That's Safe Malawi. Yeah, that's Safe Malawi. Yeah. The guy. Yeah.
Malawi now, yo.
Wasn't he? No, but he wasn't even our ing.
He was.
He went on a date with that girl.
Which girl?
I think he was on a prom date with one of the chicks there. I forgot who it was.
But that's 20 years ago. Or that's 16 years ago, I guess. But we've known each other for 20 years. So that's something that's totally unique about
prom, yo.
About like, and I know you more than like
anybody.
Yeah, right. So I know who you were, bro.
I think the similar way that you two knew each other, I knew Sahib.
Yeah.
Right, because like when he came in, like I remember just seeing him and I was like, this is Gurpartap's bro, and then me and him used to play like so much footy
and stuff,
and just connected. But he was a goon too, bro. He was so hyper as a kid. Like I remember, because he was younger than me. How old is he? 2-3 years.
He's a 2003.
Yeah, so he's 2-3
So
years.
you're in 2000, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah. And you guys are both.
So you went to Rockhampton too, right?
Yeah.
So he was in grade 9 or grade when you were.
I don't even remember. I don't remember him much in high school, but I used to know him in elementary, bro.
Yeah.
Eden Rose.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Yo, I'm playing for like Barca Academy." Like he was such a cocky little kid. And then, but he was nasty.
No, he was really good.
He was so nasty.
He came under my wing.
Yeah, Gurp was nasty as
He
fuck.
came under my wing.
No, but all you guys, I think all the brothers were like so genetically gifted. Right?
Yeah,
I mean, even your physique, like, I mean, not to take away anything that you've done, of course, but like just, you have inserts, right? Everybody has like inserts.
Yeah, different.
And like your body's just built like completely different from.
You've always been like crazy fit. Like I know that.
What is your body fat percentage, bro?
Right now, it's probably like.
Fucking 5%.
Like maybe like 6-7?
6-7, yeah.
I think roughly, maybe 8.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because I still have a lot of muscle mass.
Yeah.
Too much muscle. He's the fucking most attractive guy I know in my life. Deadass, bro. In person. like somebody that I know personally. Yeah. The most insane physique, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy,
insane.
bro.
It's very,
crazy.
very cool, man.
To be honest, like, how did I achieve it? It's obviously hard work.
Yeah.
But it's Guru's Kirpa, man. Like, I train in a certain way, but like to get that type of physique, it's almost like it is kind of like you guys said, like it's kind of gifted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it has to be
with the right work.
Of course.
No doubt, like food and fitness, right? Obviously,
your
all
work
that,
is
and rest and everything.
I feel like if you train like me, you can get not similar like me, but you can like look a lot better.
Yeah,
but like to look like me, it's like I can't look like you.
Yeah.
You can't look like me. It's impossible.
Yeah.
So I just feel like, just my body, it's my structure. Because my older brother was also like Arjun. Mm-hmm. He was like jacked too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So like it runs in my family, for sure.
That's good though, man. So let's take it back, bro. Let's take it back 20 years. So who were we? Who was you? Who was me? Who was Gurpartap Singh? Who was Matab? How do you like reflect back onto that? Like, do you see it as like, wow, like what kind of like dumb kid was I? Or do you see it as like, that's part of the journey or my path getting to who I am now?
So a lot of my things in my life, I wouldn't be when I think about it now, I regret it. I like in a way I was like, I regret, because now who I am now, I'm like, why would I ever do that? But now it's like you have to make these mistakes, or else you won't become the person that you're supposed to become. So if I didn't do all those things, this wouldn't happen to me today.
I agree.
100%.
100%. Yeah, totally.
I think we've talked about this on another episode, but I vouch for this too. I think like when you look at like just close to home, but like when you look at the gurus, but even any prophet, right? We always kind of imagine them in the prime, right? Like you imagine Guru Nanak Dev Ji, you always imagine like a middle-aged to older person. when you imagine Guru Amar Das Ji, it's always like a very senior person. So I think we neglect that like these perfect gurus, the Satguru, like still had a journey in himself to progress to where he's at, right? So you becoming who you are, and even if you're not where you need to be, as long as you are following the path, or at least to some degree trying, it doesn't matter, because like the guru didn't become the guru from birth, right? Like it was something that they were given based off of their actions, I believe, right? So I think that's an interesting point, that like people, you can't judge where you were or whatever you were like back in the day when you and Matab were kind of like, screwing around or whatever. But like it's like that makes you kind of,
because also just like if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, you can never change. You're supposed to change. Life is all about changing. If you don't change, then what's the point of living?
Yeah, change is the only thing that
like I can be a person today, and then tomorrow, if let's just say, okay, I woke up at 9:30, right? I'm supposed to wake up. If I wake up 9:25, I've already achieved something. Now I woke up 5 minutes earlier. People don't look at those kind of things.
Yeah.
But those little things will build up something bigger.
So I guess you guys are gonna still talk about like. So are you satisfied with like, like the explanation of where Gurpartap's gotten to, or like do you want to still dive deeper into?
I think I'll never truly understand.
Remember when I first? Well, I think we met in drama class.
Yes.
Yeah. I used to get kicked all the time. Remember?
Yeah, bro.
I used to go behind the curtains.
Yes.
I used to make.
It's all coming back now.
Oh my god.
So what? There was that. There was the soccer. There was just like doing dumb stuff and like gym.
So that part of who you were to some degree still lives within you, right? Where
that goofiness.
Yeah.
Okay. People say once you become this certain person, you can't have fun.
No.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
You can always have fun, but then there's like just you gotta just be like disciplined with the fun, right? Yes. You can't just, because this is my personality. Fun. It's never gonna change.
And people will talk about fun in so many different ways, right? Some people like they'll justify the fact that going out every day is fun. Some people will say, "Yo, going to the gym is fun." So it's like that's in your character, it's in your person to always have that.
How do you channel that like part of you that was still, that like most people probably still know you as, versus to what like Gurpartap Singh is now?
So how do I channel it?
Yeah.
So you want to always be a role model, right? For the future. So what I like, there has to be like, you have to kind of live your life in a way where it's like, if you were looking at someone else, how would you want to live your life, right? So how, and the whole thing now is like, we gotta, like our youth right now, a lot of our youth either are going down the wrong way or they're going down the right way. So it's important to keep our youth in structure, right? So you show your growth, like this is who I was before, and this is who we are now. Like you gotta like almost like show people that there's a better way to live. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
yeah, totally, man. Like we have, and your case is like very public, where it's like you have a person was totally physically looking different, acting different, behaving different, everything, to versus what you are now. Like I can say that because I know you. But even if it was like just a side-by-side comparison, like you post photos, right, of like yourself chilling back in the day versus like what is now.
Yeah.
And it's like, whoa, this guy, it's easy to be like, wow, this guy is completely different. But to really understand like mentally how much development took place from what he was to the person he is now, whether it's like the religious path or some other path, right?
Discipline is not a word. You are the discipline. So once you tap into that and you understand what that means, what can you not? You can do anything you want. Yeah. You are the discipline. Yeah. So when someone searches up what is discipline, they say you.
Yeah.
No, it's good without saying.
That's it.
It's good without saying. Doing crazy pull-ups, or what do they call it? Muscle-ups on the gym. Yeah.
No, that's really good. But I think so. What I was getting at was that there is that version of you that, like, I would say like it's still 80% of your like life that you were, right? I'm saying like, how did you like channel, and like how does that show up in your life now? Because we see it, right? Because the online presence of you is like, the classic like very like like you play a character, right, to a degree. But like when you go home, like home life, parents, when you interact with friends and you're chilling, like the laughter that comes out, right? Like, is that what shows up as like who you still were as your personality? Because you didn't let that go, right? You're just, now you follow a path.
So what do you want? What are you asking me?
How does that show up? Like, how does your like that crazy side of you that was there back in the day? How does that show up in your life today?
Or does it just? I guess it just depends who he's with. Right?
It just, to be honest, it's like, so I act normal. So however, I channel off. So if you are acting in a certain way, I won't try to make myself look better than you. I would talk to you the way you'd want to be spoken to.
Right.
Or I would act the way you guys, like, it's all about mirroring someone.
Correct.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I don't make anyone feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So that's the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Sure,
So it's
sure,
always whoever you speak to,
Yeah.
just make them comfortable, talk to them the way they want to be spoken to, and share that same kind of energy. But the thing is with me is like, I want to give whatever I have inside of me to somebody else. So if they can benefit off of me, I've done my job.
And I think that goofiness is like inherently still part of your person, like part of your character,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
And I wouldn't want you to lose it either, because like knowing the jokes that we used to crack back in the day, I wouldn't want, like, obviously if it was like inappropriate or appropriate, I wouldn't want you to lose the fun side of who you are, because you're still like a person at the end of the day. You're still like, you have your direction, you have your passion now, but you still want to like have fun. You still want to enjoy your life. You still want to like talk to your old friends. Like this podcast, or you going down this path and we doing our podcast kind of at the same time or so, reconnected us in
Of course.
Kind of like a magical timing kind of a way, right?
It's actually funny. So it's almost one day over, but it's been 1 year exactly since we started the Saint Soldier project, and it's kind of like a nice full circle.
Oh, you guys started a year ago.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
eh?
It's been
it's
a
a
year,
little bit of
man,
like a full circle to have, like a Saint Soldier representation.
Yeah, actually, you're right. That's crazy.
Like back into the mix of it. So it's really cool. It's like, that's what I mean. Like I find meanings into things like that. And once you kind of like romanticize life like that, that's where, like the flowers start to bloom in all the ways. So explain to me like high like level, but what is your current like motive? Like what are you trying to do? Is this a personal movement, or is this because you're clearly online, right? And before you came here, me and Matal were talking, like you put yourself online. I think it's really good that you put yourself online, because now you're accountable. Now you have people that are watching you and you're like, yo, like he's a role model. I need to keep going. So now you're accountable for all these people to be like, yo, like I can't even slack off one day because I have people that rely on me, right? So what is your mission in all this? Like what are you kind of heading towards?
When Tan Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji said, Guru Mani O Granth, and he left his physical body, my goal is to bring Sikhi all the way up to the top. And that means every single Sikh to connect deeply the way he would want it, and bring it up. So by the time it's all said and done, there'll be millions and millions and millions around the world that are fully tapped in to Sikhi. Not just halfway, like fully, like how I am. My goal, maybe it's possible, maybe it's not, for millions of people to look like this, walking around like this.
Yeah, like
being
the full-
confident to be walking around like this.
But how important is that to be, I've read there that like Amritari makes you a Sikh that wears the uniform,
Yeah.
right? But to be a Sikh, you don't need to wear the uniform, right? You can rebuttal that, but can you talk to me about someone who was born into like maybe a Hindu family or a Muslim family? Like how does your view to bring Sikhi to the top?
A lot of the things that are being taught in Sikhi, it's a universal message that can be passed on through
Agreed.
not just Sikh people.
That's the thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Gurbani is a medicine for the mind.
Yeah.
If more people knew about Sikhi there wouldn't be any crime. There would be
agree.
very less crime, because Sikhi teaches how to love another person. The more you love, the more you feel love back.
Yeah.
If you don't have love in your heart, you don't have love for this life.
So you're saying that people can inadvertently follow Sikhi without even wearing the uniform?
You don't have to wear this, but the more you get into Sikhi, the more you feel love for the Guru, naturally this pulls
comes
you
in.
towards it.
I see.
That this is, like, you want to wear it because you feel more connected.
You want to
your
embody
Guru.
every piece of it, whether
Of
it's the
course,
physical
of course.
and
Yeah,
the
yeah,
mental.
because no, there's a reason.
There's power in this.
Yes, there's power and there's reason for it.
Yeah.
Right. There's reason for it because it strips you of dressing up in a certain way to impress something. Like that's what, even down to like removing hair or not. It comes down to, are you doing it to impress someone? You should like, make yourself into, like Guru Sahib says, like Keet, right? Like into a Kida as little as possible.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because when you're at that point, then everything else elevates in front of you. Right? So there's reasons behind all of this that people, I think, are getting confused by now. It's like, don't cut your hair for X and Y and reason, or don't eat meat for X and Y reason. Like, at the end of the day, there's very core fundamental reasons why, like Guru Sahib said this, and that's why, or even all prophets back in the day, turbans weren't just a Sikhi thing, right? People wore turbans long before like Maharaj walked around on the planet, right? So that's a really interesting point you bring up, because I think that's something that gets lost in translation when people see your videos, is that you're saying, like, you're arguing that, like, be a Sikh, don't be anybody else. It's like, you have to understand that Sikhi, like you said, is a medicine, but also, in my way, I think it's a way of life, right? Sikhi can be followed by anyone because it doesn't tell you to do anything besides, like, it's just like a kind of like a rule book and like a guide to.
It's not really a rule. It's not
like,
really
sorry,
a rule book.
Yeah.
It's more of a, like you say, it's a passage of life. It teaches you about the mind.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing in Sikhi is your mind. Like, it's you are the worst enemy of yourself.
Yeah.
So if I had like to a viewer that's like, let's say, at that age where you guys were at, let's say, like graduating high school, what are you, like 15, 16, right? And he's in a dark place. He didn't get the darshan. He didn't have a dream that woke him up to, change his entire life. And, because when you're in it, when you're going through that dark tunnel and like you're really down bad, it's hard just to be like this, right? Like the same thing, like if I wake up every day late, it's just, you can't just start waking up early. There has to be something that you need a will. So what would you say to that person? Like, take away that you are now in this mentality and you're not in that mindset. How does somebody that's not in that mindset, who's in a dark place, how do they start the first step to getting better and following perhaps what you think is righteous?
So how they can start is by doing Mool Mantra. Ek Omkar Satnam Karta
But I'm talking to anybody out there. You think anybody can start doing Mool Mantra? What would that mean?
Mool Mantra is
Like,
the way.
talk to some kid who's like listening or watching right now, where he's like younger, like high school age, maybe even younger than that, right? What would be like the core basic thing that he could wake up or even do?
First off, it's who are you hanging out with?
Right.
Your environment?
Your environment. It could be also like, are you not fit? Are you not happy with the way you look, or are you like what's going on in your life first? Tackle that first,
The
and then from
elements.
there you can see, okay, where can I go with this, right? Or how can I change myself? I would say your surroundings, man.
Yeah.
In high school, it's all about surrounding. If I can go back right now, okay, you said if you regret anything, my friend circle. If I change my friend circle, that's the biggest thing.
What was it like? I mean, like, so, you guys.
They say, oh, you want to be the cool group?
Yeah.
If I could go back, I would pick the biggest nerd in high school and be his best friend.
Yeah.
Be his best friend.
Because
Yeah,
we were trying to do that, right? We were trying to be the cool guy.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. But like, but you said that, right?
Yeah.
My question still stands. Like, imagine you're back there, right? Because when you were there, you weren't thinking, yo, I don't want to be the cool kid. Every single fiber in your body was like, yo, I want to be cool.
That's what it is when you're young.
'Cause that's
But
what
how do you
matters,
get out
right?
of that?
At that time.
What would you tell that person? What would you tell a young Gurpartap and be like, why would he go hang out with that nerd? What does he not know?
Because that nerd will bring you somewhere where these people were not going to bring
That
you.
doesn't matter to somebody who's trying to be cool.
But it
right?
should matter.
No, it should, absolutely, right? Same thing as like I should go to the gym like as many times as I can in a week. I should do a lot of things. But how can I break out of that, like what I should do and what like is more expedient, right? What's the easiest thing to do? Because we always choose the most expedient path, right? We want instant
I think
gratification.
we're not wise enough at all in high school to choose the good path, right? Sometimes, whether it was like trying drugs, alcohol, whatever, or choosing the wrong friends, right? Like, we all been through there. Being cool in high school was the most important thing at that time.
Yeah.
Because that's what mattered the most. It was like, I wanted to get invited to this party, hang out with this guy, that girl's pretty, I want to talk to her, whatever, right? That was the only thing that mattered to us. Like, school and stuff was there, right? We hung out, man, for 8 hours. We would just hang out, right?
Yeah.
And that was the only thing that mattered. And those 4 years was a huge part of our life, right? A lot of high school, like, now kids are different, obviously, but back then we were still in that like pre-technology era. Luckily, we weren't on our phones as much back then, so that communication in person mattered so much more. Where if I was seen with like the cool crowd, that meant something to me. Now I could care less, but back then, 20 years ago, it's like a huge deal, right? A huge deal to you, it's a huge deal to me. Probably same thing for him as well.
I think that's important to like understand while we are doing something good, is that we understand that it's really easy, not easy perhaps, but like it makes sense to say the right things when you're in the right mental space, with the right environment, right? With the right tools like you have now. You're in a clear mind, right? You're at that point where like all the power is within you. But how do I get through and communicate to that person that's still in that place that maybe you were 20 years ago or 15 years ago?
So you're asking me like, how could you?
I'm not asking you anything. It's open conversation.
Yeah,
right?
it's a tough question.
Yeah.
There's
Bro, I'm
no
not
right
asking
answer.
you,
I
not
think.
like-
So pretty much, bro, it's like,
Yeah, it's open conversation. It's not an interview, but like, it's straight up like you guys screwed around like so much. Like, what was that like, right? Like, what?
Look at his face.
he
knows.
What are you not telling us, bro? Like, that's crazy.
That's
Even
what I want to say, bro.
Even I remember that.
I don't know
shit.
if I was supposed to say that.
that's what came to my mind. When
This
he was
guy would
talking,
go. This guy.
When he was talking,
Yo, that's crazy. Even I remember that shit.
Well, this
He
guy
used to
would-
come home. He used to
Bro,
come.
the whole school used to say that.
Asser used to say that shit
The
all
whole
the time.
school- used to say
Everyone
that.
used to say it, bro. We used to walk. I have like so. That's the thing. So. And that shit got so annoying, man, so fast.
Oh my gosh.
I was
You
like,
guys
what
were
is
like-
that?
It's been that went on through 4 years.
That was like a.
It
thing,
started in
man.
grade 9.
Yeah.
It didn't finish until like even after high school. I bet people were still saying it.
He
even
was
after
probably
high
saying
school.
it. Yeah. Because
Yeah,
he.
No,
he
because
just
I
continued.
remember like as like being like, because I was like following right along his footsteps like
He
4 years
came in
later.
at high school as soon as we left.
Yeah, basically as soon as you guys left.
So when I
came.
grade, also as soon as you graduated, he came
Yeah,
in.
I'm
and then he
four-
came in. 4
yeah,
years
I'm 4.5
difference. Yeah,
years younger than
exactly.
him.
We were never in the same. We were in the same school together at the same time.
Bare, I don't think.
Remember when Rick Hansen came? I started.
Yeah.
Remember, and I started screaming in the atrium.
Yeah, bro.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember that? And then I got it. That was the last day of school almost. I think in June, was it June time?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, and then he came in, and then everyone was so quiet. I started screaming,
So what? Like, were you
and I just
like,
started screaming.
were you like you were troubled, eh?
Bro,
Like
he's a
you were.
trouble.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so Rick Hansen came in. Everyone's like, "Oh, Rick Hansen," and then I swear the news was there too, right?
Yeah,
The
because he
news was
walked
there
through the
too.
atrium, and then it was like they made a pathway for him.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
all the students were on the teachers and stuff were on the side, and everybody wanted to like shake his hand and meet him, right? Because he's a big guy, right? Big deal.
Crack.
And then I just started screaming.
Yeah.
What? What are you?
Like that.
Do you?
What?
Yo, watch this. I wanted to be on the news, right?
Yeah.
Be on the news.
But that's the kind of like harkatan, bro, we would get up to when we were younger,
Oh
right?
yeah.
We'd get like clout or we get like fame almost, right?
That's
High
what it
school
was.
fame.
Yeah, like popularity, man.
We'd get popularity, so it was
Yeah.
like, man, these guys think I'm cool. They think I'm funny.
But to go back to that topic, so like I know it's easier said than done because I'm reflecting back now, but
Yeah.
it's like, bro, it's like now
get-
that I'm speaking about it, even if you're in that situation right now, me telling you about my past, that should be enough for someone to look at their life right now in high school and say, you know what? Like you said, Darshan, right? It happens by chance. So what if by chance you can take whatever I'm talking about right now and actually try to apply it to your life?
Yeah.
That you don't want to be popular anymore. You want to follow a different way.
Yeah.
So what I always say, what the West does, go opposite. You'll find peace.
I agree, man. Yeah, it's a good.
Whatever the West is doing, if someone says, "Yo, we're going here tonight," I'm staying home. You go opposite. You'll be happier. Put yourself in that mental in that mindset.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be happier. Like obviously, like right now, for me to say, "Oh yeah, you guys don't do whatever I did back in high school." It's not realistic,
Yeah,
but it could be realistic because now I'm telling you what I did back in the day.
Yeah.
So you can do this.
I don't
now.
think there
You know
is
what
a
I'm trying to
better.
say?
I don't think there is.
There's no
But even to
there's
push,
no advice.
even
You-
if it
you
was
can't
like,
give advice
yeah,
on that.
exactly. Even if it was
You
like
have to
one,
do it.
even if it's like 1% change.
Yeah.
If you talk to some kid who's high school right now, like a young kid, right, and you'd be like, "Yo, I want you to like, after school, like once a week, don't hang out with your boys, go home and like spend time with your family." Like something as simple as that, which is attainable and is a reasonable action to take. You can't be like to talk. I couldn't tell you in high school, "Yo, let's go to the Gurdwara on Friday night."
No, because I wasn't really into that.
You wouldn't do it.
So sometimes, they say you shouldn't be forcing somebody, but I feel like if I was forced to maybe go to the Gurdwara more often, then maybe I would have had to change sooner. Because the love
You
was
think so?
always, yes. Because I feel like just being in the Gurdwara alone, just when I go to the Gurdwara, I feel a different kind of energy.
Yeah, but that's the energy that you bring, right? I believe that a gurdwara is a place of high energy. I agree with that.
Do a lot of if you do more seva,
100%.
you do more seva, and
you clean yourself.
Yeah, it just
you clean yourself. I agree with you 100%. But I think what you said is what answers my question. I finally got my answer, and I think that you act as an example, and I don't think there is at all a better example, better than you, because you weren't like somewhat like you were like north and south polar opposite of what you are now. You know what I mean? So to that degree of change, it's like you're not coming from like, yo guys, like listen to me. No, you're like, yo, trust me. I've been there.
That's what it almost is. Yeah, it's
You know?
almost having hope and faith that
Yeah.
you'll change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's possible.
Like so on the other side of this wall, there is your life.
Yeah.
So keep going. Even though right now you may feel down, on that other side, climb it.
Yeah.
Attempt to climb it.
Yeah. Do something.
Do something, right?
Yeah.
Because bro, like we don't have until I don't even know. I could walk out here right now and maybe die.
Yeah.
Right? So we don't have enough time. So try every single day. As long as you're living, you wake up, you can breathe, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's always room for effort.
So what are your like core beliefs? Because like there's been some kind of controversy on the way that like people follow Sikhi in some degree. So you are like fully you
You know your face, bro, it kills me, man. I can't look at it.
Yeah, straight up.
This is a fun podcast, man.
I'm gonna double down on what I said, okay?
he starts like smiling slowly.
I know. I don't know what you're thinking about.
Cause I can like feel you thinking, bro. Like
You're like, I want to answer this question.
even sometimes while he's talking, he'll like start making a face.
I look at you and you look at me and it's like, yo, it's getting
No, it's
over.
good, man. Laughter is good. It's good that you keep that.
Yeah.
This is what I wanted though. I wanted to show people like the
Yeah.
person that I know you for.
Yeah,
right?
no, for sure.
Because the thing is,
Goofy guy.
because I have friends, right, like who always say like, yo, that Akal guy. I'm like, yo, he's actually like very different.
Yeah.
Because like I mean, I knew a lot about you just through because I was like such a my brother follower. When I was younger, like all I did was like brother.
Yeah.
So I was like he was my because every school he went to, I was famous or popular because he was there. You guys, your group. So like I knew so much of you and then Sahib too. I'm like, yo, like you're just like another version of Sahib.
Yeah.
And so it was really interesting to just see that. But explain like your philosophy. Like what is do you like let's go like
Flesh eats flesh. So we're talking about the meat thing.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
We are part of a food chain.
Yeah.
Mas.
If so, for instance, like I made a video. If we were cavemen, right? Your families has to eat. Are you gonna go hunt for a berry, or are you gonna go hunt for an animal? The animal lasts longer, it's more nutritional, and it'll keep you more full
Yes.
for longer. So right now, obviously, we don't need to be eating meat, but I will say like if you're eating meat, do it for a purpose. Don't just sit there after you eat meat and start watching TV. Don't go outside and eat the flavored meats, right? If you're gonna eat, make sure you know where it's coming from. Don't buy it from these grocery stores. Find a proper connect and Jatka it. If you can find the animal yourself, look it in the eye. Say, I'm gonna take your life now. That I'm gonna use you to better mankind.
Yeah. Couldn't
Use
describe.
use your strength, because that's what it's all about.
It's all
Jatka is about
explained.
that. You look at you're taking the soul, but ultimately you're using it for a better
It's
cause.
a circle of life.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you're using it for fuel, and you're using it to.
The right purposes.
I'm a vegetarian when I leave my house.
right.
You'll never see me eat meat outside of my house.
So where do you get your
I
meat
don't.
from then?
I have a connect.
Yeah.
It's a guy. He's up north a few hours.
Otteri, bro. So
Yeah.
that's the problem in Mississauga where we are now.
It's hard. It's hard.
It's like everything. First of all, is halal. That's like.
and I'll tell you guys straight up.
Yeah.
Nothing against any meat store owners. They say Jatka. I don't believe it personally, because every time I ask them where's the Jatka happen, they can't answer those questions. As
Explain-
a Sikh.
Yeah.
So one time I went to a banquet hall party. I asked the guy, "Is this?" I said when I first came into it. I said I'm a Sikh, right? So I was wondering, is this halal or is it Jatka, right? The worker was like, "It's halal." So I was stunned right away. I said, "What do you mean it's halal? This is a Sikh wedding.
Yeah.
How can it be halal? No, it's not. This can't be right." She let me go in the back and find the owner. Owner comes out. He starts laughing. He's like, I don't know what she's talking about. It's not halal.
Jatka, yeah.
I'm like, he's like, either. I'm like, you do know. I don't want to be disrespectful to you, but it is my right as a Sikh to ask this question because you can't be, it's a big pop. We don't believe in ritualistic meat like that. If you're gonna eat it, it has to be quick, right?
Yeah, and you know what's actually so interesting? I talk to my dad about this all the time because like he'll tell us like, yo, don't go to like Popeyes, don't go. I'm like, yo, you go anywhere. It's how you ask the question. They will answer based on you because they just want to make the sale. If you're like, is it halal? And
They'll say no.
They'll say no. And if you say like if you go like, I only eat halal. Like, is this halal? They're gonna be like, yes. Right. So it's like
he phrases it. He taught us to phrase it in a way where it's like, you guys have halal, right?
Phrase it in a non-advantageous way, such that they have to give you their transparency, right? So if you say like, I only eat halal, is this halal? And they're like, no, it's not halal. Then at least you know they don't care about the sale because they'll just tell you what you want to hear, right?
So explain to someone listening what Jatka is, because maybe everybody doesn't know exactly what it is.
Jatka is when the animal doesn't know it's gonna be slaughtered, and it's quick. It's a quick blow, instant death.
Yeah.
There's no pain, there's no trauma. The animal is lived a good life, so you know where you know the how it lived, right? And then when it's time to go, it's time to go. So quick, either you shoot it quick in the head, or you slaughtered it.
Painless,
quick.
Without suffering.
Without suffering.
Whereas
quick.
compared to halal meat is like ritualistic. I think they slowly drain the blood.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Over a prayer.
Yeah.
And
stop looking at me, bro.
Yeah, like me personally, like I don't like whichever way they do their own. That's up to them. Yeah. I don't believe in halal. I don't believe in kosher. I don't believe in any of that. I believe in our way, the Sikhi way.
Yeah.
Guru Sahib says Jatka if you're gonna eat the meat.
Yeah.
So don't eat meat if it's not Jatka.
Fair.
I don't even eat I don't eat meat from No Frills. I don't eat meat from all these grocery stores. I found my guy.
Yeah.
And he supplies it.
Oh, especially in like even if you are just like let's say you're not even into the Sikhi thing, like even if you're just a regular meat eater, like these Costco, like you're not eating ever good meat in the Western countries.
No, because they're all batched up together.
GMO.
Oh, it's crazy, man. They inject.
Yeah.
I got eggs one time from I used to work in Hamilton, and there was a lady who had a chicken farm, and she's like, if you want, I can.
I fucking hate this.
This is gonna be the most to watch this podcast is gonna be fun. But if you're listening to it, like just the audio, you're like, what the hell are these guys talking about?
Yo, we're gonna have to like dampen the laughs, bro. This is gonna be bad.
Oh, there's a thing on the
my God.
Robbie. You're gonna have to bring that
half the podcasters us laughing, bro.
I'll make a clip of like all the laughs together, bro.
Yeah.
But she gave me eggs. She's like, I have a chicken farm. I can give you eggs if you want. I was like, yo, 100%. It's like fresh chicken. Bro, they were so yellow, the yolk. And it was like, I've never seen an egg like this. It was like bright,
different,
vibrant
bro.
yellow versus like the ones I buy at the grocery store. This was like years ago, and it was like a pale yellow. I'm like, wow, you see it in front of you. I'm like, it's no placebo. I'm like, it actually genuinely looks different. And it wasn't like super expensive or anything either. It was like almost the same price for me. And it was this lady, she was like, I'll get it from my backyard for you. It's like, yo, that's crazy.
Plus, like, yo, bro, I don't want to promote eating meat, but I want to just show people that it's been a big myth in Sikhi that a Sikh should only be a vegetarian. That's wrong, because in the Sikh Miryada it says we just cannot eat halal meat. Meat can be consumed, just not halal. But nobody wants to talk about. I don't know why it's such a
taboo topic,
it's such a touchy subject.
It's taboo.
It's an animal.
Yeah, I've even seen
it. Compassion. Like, bro, there's so many people. Like, I could become. Okay, look, I can fool you guys right now. Become a vegetarian. Still be a terrible person. How does that make any sense, man?
No.
It doesn't
but
make
the thing
any
is,
sense.
what you talked about, the mas Tripa Young, like basically they're explaining that if you don't eat meat, do you think you're away from? Because the idea of eating meat is that you killed a living life form. But like if you have a vegetable, you're ripping it off. You're ripping a root off, which is also a living organism.
Yeah.
Right. So I 100% agree with you, because I think you can strip all religions of even their name, and it all becomes one thing, right? And that is that what you're doing is with intention. right? If you are doing part, even if you're doing part all day, and you just, I memorized 36 padiyaan, right? Like, I know how to do this. I know I can memorize the entire Japji Sahib. It doesn't mean anything if you don't know what they're saying.
Yeah.
Do one padi a whole, and it takes you 4 hours to do one padi, and you actually understood it, and you extracted the
Ego
essence.
is the worst. Ego is your worst enemy.
Absolutely.
Once the ego creeps in, you're a goner.
Yeah.
That's it.
yeah.
You're done.
And ego's been a big thing for like as, and there's a topic that that I've seen go around a lot on like the Sikh side of TikTok, where it's like you said, ego's the biggest enemy, right? We all know this. But when you want to grow something, like we want to grow our business, we want to grow our podcast, right? You want to grow your social media presence and all this kind of stuff, right? We want to be successful in our own ways. And then when the success starts to come, the ego starts to creep in as well, naturally, right? So you're like, now I have more success, means I have more money. And then I have more issues as well.
Start making like
whatever,
clickbait
right?
stuff or whatever. You start
So
making
how
hooks.
so how do you, and this is a great like segue to like the social media side of things, and like we're a part of it. You've had an amazing growth with social media, right? How are you controlling the ego side of things, where like you have people, like I don't even consider myself like a podcast that reached out to you. I consider myself like a friend that reached out to another boy. I'm like, let's do an episode together. But how do you
stay away from selling your
my
soul.
ego, where it's like, brands might want to reach out to you now, or companies would be like, Gurpartap, we have a great presence, right? Like, let's do something together, business-wise. Or and your ego is like, man, I could be successful doing what I'm doing now. The Sikhi part came in, and now I can capitalize on it. Like, these thoughts can very easily become normal for someone who's not so mentally strong, because now you have these opportunities with the fact that I've made a presence for myself.
Guru Sahib gave up 4 Sahibjade for me not to make money off whatever he has given. So that what stops me from the greed. The sacrifices that they made back in the day, I stay very deeply connected to that. So before I even think about any type of greed, that comes into my mind already. I see, wherever I go, I see Guru Maharaj right in front of me. He's looking at me. What are you going to do next? I can never dishonor him. So right before I ever think about doing those things, it cancels out right away. Because I always, wherever I walk, they say the Guru is 1 arm's length away from you. He's right here, right now. I could see him. Because he's within me now. Because I feel that. So that's what stops me from doing any kind of greed. And also at the same time, it's just like, you should never make money from Sikhi. It should be seva, like a Gursikh. Like, I don't call myself that, but that's what I strive to be, maybe one day. But like a Sikh of the Guru always shares his knowledge to another Sikh. Because it's all about bettering somebody else. That's what Sikhi is all about.
So
take your knowledge, take your seva, whatever you know, and better someone else's life.
Where do you define as a Gursikh, and why don't you think that's like
a Gursikh is a long journey. It's a lifelong journey. It's a lifelong. It's every day. It's evolving day by day. If you search up what a Gursikh really is, the definition of a Gursikh, you'll see that it's really hard to obtain that. The true definition of a Gursikh, if you search it up, and you see it, nowadays it's like, this guy started following Sikhi, and all of a sudden he's a Gursikh. He looks like a Gursikh. Doesn't know. It's very difficult. Being a real Gursikh, all the 5 thieves, you have it under control like this. It doesn't creep out of you.
I have to have some insane mental clarity. That's
it's different.
Mind.
Like, bro, like I would never call myself. If somebody calls me a Gursikh, why Guru? I would never call myself that because I'm not. I'm not a Gursikh.
The mental, like the clarity that you need to have that.
I'm an aspiring Gursikh.
Well, you're walking the path, right?
That's what I am.
You're walking the path.
But I think that's what, I believe that's what Sikhi is in itself.
It is.
When
It
somebody's like,
absolutely
I'm
is.
walking the path of Sikhi, there's
the
no
path.
end goal to this sometimes.
No.
We're like, I aspire to be a Gursikh.
Another
right?
thing is the second you call yourself a Gursikh, that's ego.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
How are you gonna call yourself a Gursikh?
Plus, then there's nothing.
What about you is a Gursikh?
And what is there left to accomplish then, right?
You can't call yourself
You
that.
can't call yourself a
Could you
Gursikh.
say you could almost say that the path to becoming this Gursikh at the end of the life, that path is the Gursikhi itself,
Yeah.
right? Because you're doing what you're supposed to do, and now you're on that path, and you've already every single day you're improving, right? You have such mental, and that's the question that I asked about ego, is your mental clarity is so powerful, where it's you wouldn't even allow these thoughts to penetrate.
No.
And if I was like, I give you, if you really didn't want to come on this way, I'll give
That
you 1,000.
sounded so wrong. You said Go. That's not wrong. I just thought about that. He said penetrate.
I think I've said penetrating in a long time, bro.
That was jokes, man. I just thought about that. I was like, yo, he just said penetrate.
This guy, bro. It wasn't allowed to go into your mind.
Yeah.
Those thoughts.
Yeah.
Right? I don't even know what I was talking about anymore.
You're talking about the ego thing.
Yes. But that's what it is. So like it's like your mental clarity is so strong that if I couldn't offer you $1,000 cash to be like, yo, come on this podcast, and if you didn't see purpose in it, you wouldn't, like, for you it's not even an option kind of
I've
thing.
already been offered. A lot of people have been messaging me like, hey, can we do paid promotions? I don't.
There you go. That was exactly my
it.
question, right? Is that now somebody's going to want to capitalize on your social media presence, right? Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, whether it's Sikhi or a food channel or a gym channel, right? If you have the social media presence, people are going to offer money for it, right? That's just the way that we are. That's just the way that like this reality is right now, right? But how do you, so like you talked about a good thing, like with the greed and the kind of how people are capitalizing on Sikhi right now. Like talk about that. Like we see it a lot with the corruption in India and here, where it's like people are genuinely capitalizing not only on Sikhi, people are capitalizing much bigger on other religions, right? Like Babbe and these kind of guys who are making billions of dollars probably under the tables on the
gurus and
on
stuff.
the basis of religion.
Religion's the biggest business in the world, man.
And that's the thing, it's the biggest business in the world. Like my dad will tell me some stories about India, right? Which I don't really, he'll tell me like this Baba guy, that Baba, he's got like acres of land, and who really knows what's going on behind the scenes, and he's got more money than you can even imagine, and it's all built on the basis of Sikhi, right, or Hinduism or whatever it is kind of thing. And it's like just such a crazy thing that I'm like, yo, these guys made this much money and influence based on just religion. They're at like the political level and stuff like that. Like, have you seen that kind of been going on in Canada at least?
So a lot of people do use the Sikhi name to make profit, and that's wrong because, like I said before, like our Sikhi is very, very pure. So when you start, like, capitalizing on making money, then where's the purity in it? It becomes impure after, right?
Yeah.
Like it should always be from Sikhi. Never should be. It should have never been like that. But people, because nowadays, this is like, it's the easiest way. Like, for instance, like me right now, right? You guys look at me right now. If I come to you and say, follow this, you're not going to say no to me, man. Because look at the way I look.
Yeah.
I have your best interest, right?
Oh, yeah.
Look at me right now. So if you're, like you said, you're struggling in your life, right? You need advice. If I come up to you and start talking to you,
Yeah.
you're going to be a little bit more open. Okay, oh, this guy looks good. Like,
Yeah.
I can trust this person. But I could be a horrible person. So they come like this.
That's a great point, yeah.
They
that's a good
come like
point.
this. That's why the whole grooming thing as well is happening nowadays
I've
with
heard,
with our Sikh girls. Anybody can wear this. Anyone can wear this. A Mona can wear this and say he's a Singh just to talk to a Sikh girl to bring them away. Because that's what's happening nowadays.
Yeah.
They're trying to.
No, you bring up a very good point. And I was actually thinking about that before you even said it, that like, when you come and enter a space, it's, first of all, there's an energy, right? But also, like, it's kind of difficult to be like, it's kind of difficult to miss you because you're an elephant in the room, right? To some degree.
Because everyone's dressed so differently.
Yeah.
But that's what,
Everyone's dressed like
Yeah.
Proper, yeah.
and then you see a guy like this, like what is he wearing?
Yeah.
Why is he wearing that, right?
and it's like, it's not like you're wearing a different outfit. You're wearing like something specific, right? You have a sword. People looking at you like, yo, like, this guy's a warrior walking around. You know what I mean? Like, straight up. But that's why Guru Sahib said, like, out of 1,000 people, you'll always see a Sikh to help you.
Yeah.
You know this person is somebody for the community.
Accountability, yeah. So with this comes accountability, but nobody wants to take that part, that side, the accountable side.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want the fun stuff.
Yeah,
they
they don't want the stuff that comes with the discipline that comes with it. They want the look. Okay, yo, I look a certain way now. I can live that way. But it's more of the accountability side. It's taking that into account and becoming that person.
So-
and then this becomes just natural.
Yeah.
So you kind of touched on like what I wanted to head into next for a topic, which is you talked about like how somebody can wear like a kara and like kind of pull away like a girl or something like that. Like, what do you think? I mean, like, Joe, aside from like what you said before, that like if a girl's red flag is like if she doesn't know the 10 gurus' names.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, whatever. Okay, cool. But like, seriously though, on a real topic, like, what do you think makes because like a lot of people are struggling with that right now, is to find
What's
the
a
right
good girl?
mate. Yeah, like what is a good girl, but what's a good mate? Like, you know, like a lot of people are
partner,
struggling
man,
to
for life,
find a
yeah.
good partner right now, because of they're looking for the wrong things right now. Like, lust is at an all-time like high, right? Like it's a Kaam is such a killer in this day of Kalyug, right?
If she's constantly asking you to go out,
Okay.
if she's constantly asking you, let's go here, there,
Mm-hmm.
straight away, cancel it.
Oh, I knew you were gonna do that, bro. Cancel it. Like,
Fucking deck the mic, bro.
be like, yo, get out of here.
Fucking kick the mic away.
That's it. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Because-
why do you think that?
Because if she's always constantly wanting to have fun,
Yeah.
that's not what life is all about. It's discipline, but moments of fun.
Sure.
Right. Beautiful.
Get to know you first. Why do you gotta go to this restaurant? Hey, come meet me at Starbucks, right? Let's have a whatever. You wanna have a coffee, water, just talk there.
Yeah.
That should be the first whatever, even the first initial date. But if a girl always wants to go here, go there, oh you don't love me, you don't take me out enough.
Yeah. You know where their
Oh my
interest
God,
lies.
cancel.
But you know where their
Cancel it instantly,
you
man.
know where their interests are then, right? Because like by them telling you that, they're basically exposing themselves. Like, yo, like I
If
want
a
to.
girl tells you, I want to go to the Gurdwara with you, then you marry the girl.
And marry, instant marry,
Marry her
bro.
right away. If she's asking you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
when are we going to go to see the guru?
Yeah.
Marry the girl, 100%, because that's
Yeah.
pure intention.
Yeah.
Before, if you don't even ask her and she brings it up to you, then bro, that
So
girl's
how's it
golden.
happening? How's the dating scene for you, bro?
Not really seeing anybody right now. Just like right now, it's just like the way I live my life. It's difficult for a woman to follow.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
No,
not
100%.
easy because I have high expectations, and I would say I'm a little bit on the extreme side.
Yeah, of course.
Like I have standards. I don't follow the West.
Yeah.
So
when
a
you
lot
say
of
the
girls
West,
nowadays, they follow Western society.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
not very Westernized. I changed myself. I molded myself into someone new. So like the whole going out thing, it just wouldn't. I just need a very different kind of girl.
Fair enough, man. Whatever
Very
works for you.
Sikhi oriented girl.
No, absolutely. I mean, like, that
You know
goes
what I
without
mean?
that goes without saying, and that's just like I wouldn't expect anything less because like
Yeah.
it would change your path because like first of all, that's the most important decision you'll probably make in your life, right? Is who you marry. One of the most important decisions, because they're an asset to you by your side, and like you know, even in like Sikhi, they speak about how important the feminine side to who you are, right? Like they're your rock. They're kind of like the stability that you get. So 100%, man. I expect nothing less.
Like,
from
well,
that.
like if we can get into it, like so, for instance, like they say how a girl dresses. That's really big to me as well. How do you carry yourself in public? What kind of clothes do you wear? I understand that people say, oh, like just because I wear a certain amount of clothes doesn't mean I'm a bad person, which is true. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. But me personally, I like a girl that doesn't like to show off
Modestly.
her body too much.
Yeah.
She looks good in her clothes, and yeah, like
Yeah.
when a lot of guys they see girls that show off their bodies, they look. Me, bro, I turn away. I said that's nah. Like, bro, nah. When I see any girl like trying to show off their body, see everyone looks. I turn.
He's out of here, bro. Take the chair.
I turn. Like, you know,
Yeah, right.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I see someone that's like respectful,
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, look at this girl.
Yeah. Would she need
That's
to be
rare. That's rare.
Would she need to be Amritari?
Not necessarily. As long as she believes truly, because I know it could be hard for some girls to take Amrit because, like the whole body hair thing, you know, shaving, it's a little touchy for girls. I understand that part. Like, you know, not a lot of girls want to keep their hair, but as long as she doesn't have to be Amritari, but she can follow the Amrit path,
Of course.
kind of live the Amrit path.
Yeah.
But she doesn't really have to take Amrit. If she wants to, I would love that.
I think that's
would
a really
personally love that.
I think
Like,
that's a
would.
really important thing. I saw Sicknet talked about this, which is like a really beautiful video. I'll send it to you. I love this video if you haven't seen it. But he talks about like people drink Amrit and then they think they become Amritari, right? It's like I've seen a lot of Amritari myself, like over in even like Cali and here, like blasphemous, you know, like insane. And it's like he speaks about the point of the Amrit, because at the end of the day, it's just anointed water, right? Like the point is that the Amrit replaces all the cells. He says it replaces all the cells in your body with the Amrit, so that now every fiber of your being
It's pure.
is vibrating with what that Amrit had, that when they prayed upon it, right? Like, so I think that's what kind of brings emphasis to the point that it's more of a symbolic measure rather than like you drank the Amrit, now you're a different person. No, you're the same person who just drank Amrit. But now you move with intention that you're converting all those cells slowly, which is the path, into someone who like is trying to change into a person that is Amritari, right? Because he says like we might have 40 million Sikhs, but it's like, no, we have like 40 million people that think they are Sikh. We will become a qawm and like somebody, like a religion to stand upon when we have 40 million like people that are following that path regardless of whether they drank it or not, right? Because there's a lot of silent sages, right? There's a lot of people that don't wear the vardi, that don't wear the like uniform perhaps, or
It's easy to look like a Sikh.
yeah, it's easy to look the
Like there's lots of videos about it. Like people, and I really enjoy this topic because like it's something that's relatable to us, like modern guys who are born in this country, and that's what this podcast is about, right? We're born in this country. Our parents taught us the way, and like through life we did like all the stuff, ups and downs, right? And then we ended up to where we are now, and we have so much more life to go, right? Like hopefully, it's like there's a lot of people that look like things, right? It's like you said, it's easy to wear a kara.
Easy,
right?
man. Very easy.
Behind the scenes, it's like, is your mind in the right place?
You know, it's the biggest misconception. If I take Amrit now, I gotta be perfect to take Amrit. No.
Yes, that's a good point.
Amrit's journey is from being imperfect to perfection.
Yeah.
It's you make mistakes as Amritari doesn't mean. But thing is, we criticize people that look like myself. Oh, he's doing this and that. So it's easier. So that's why a lot of people's like, oh, at least I don't have the star on or keep my hair and I do what you do. So sometimes we give ourselves excuses as to why, like, you know, so for instance, like if you're actually a good person and a good representation of Sikhi, why don't you keep your case and your hair? So that's another reason why I started keeping everything, because I felt like I have the right discipline and I could be, you know, like a role model for people, like you said, right?
100%, man.
And that's what we need, more people like that. Instead of saying, okay, well, at least I'm not like this person. He's drinking and he has a dastar on, right? So why can't you be that person that doesn't do all these things and shows people, hey, you know what? This is what Sikhi's all about. And then the people that are drinking, they'll follow. Because it's never good to say, oh, why are you drinking? Like obviously you know it's bad, right?
Absolutely.
But you ask them, like you kind of ask them, what makes you want to drink, right? Like ask that kind of question.
It's temptations, right? It's
you know what I'm trying to say? Like don't ever say, oh, you're doing this wrong. Like me, you'll never catch me saying that to anybody. Yo,
that's
you're
good,
doing this
man.
wrong.
That's a really,
you're doing this wrong.
That's a really mature way of thinking.
Because that's the thing, you've
Why am I
been
picking
there.
on you, right?
But
Like,
you've
bro,
been there, right? That's
it's all
the
about
main
positivity. Like my whole thing is like when I come across you, if I can leave you in a better state, I've done my job.
Yeah.
I've already done my job.
Bro. That's become your purpose, man.
You know what I'm trying to say?
No,
it's like it's not
good.
me trying to shame you or make you feel bad and then make like all of a sudden now I'm better than you. Like if anything, you guys are all better than me in this room. So that's how you know you used to talk about the ego. How do you stay level-headed?
Yeah.
I'm a nobody, and I'm always gonna be a nobody. And in my head, that's what it always is. So even when I go out in public, it's like when people say hi to me or I've seen your videos, bro, it's I don't even feel that. Like I'm like, bro, I'm still that same, like you said, the same guy.
But honestly, like we've had, and it's kind of surreal. Like we've come from we're just normal people, right? But we come from like nothing, and now we have the social media following. You have a social media following. Like take like not pride, but like you'll be proud of the fact that you are helping people. I guarantee it, right? That you don't even know of. Like we've gotten messages before, you know, like guys our age, where like, yo, I showed my videos. I showed my younger nephew, my younger cousin, your guys' videos to be like, yo, there are like good-looking, like fit, successful things, like doing things like this. Like you, like don't go down, don't cut your hair, don't do this, don't do that, right? Like it's possible, and especially now we talk about this all the time. We talked about with Fateh, with Chandan, with so many like Sardars that we do podcasts with. Representation.
Yeah, I think social.
You take it back to when we were younger. There was no representation to anybody. There was no Diljit or even like forget what they're doing, but there was no sings on the big platforms doing what they're doing. Bro. So we had to kind of like just do it ourselves, right? Like if we saw a sing in like the background of a movie, we'd be like, oh my God, yo, look, there's a sing there. It was like a cool thing for us. Now they're everywhere. So representation was a huge thing. Now for young kids, there's a lot of representation. There's also a lot of bad stuff happening at the same time, but at least there's tons of representation for them to actually like go online and find motivation, whether it's from fitness or whether it's from Sikhi.
And to go back about like the biggest thing, so like the biggest thing, like if you're ever doing something bad, you're young, just look at your parents, right? Like they came to Canada to give you a better life. So you should always look at that as like, do I want to, like when I used to smoke a lot, right? Before in the day, why I stopped? When the police came and they caught me in the washroom when I was like really, really high, right? So I saw my mom's face and then I was like, whoa.
Yeah, what did
like,
you do?
bro, like what did I just do, you know? That and I quit instantly.
Yeah, how did they take to this? Like how nobody, I guess I've wondered this myself. Like how is your family when they're in the living room and you're like yelling akal in the kitchen and stuff? Like
Your mom's like sleeping and he's like, yo, man. He's like, I just went to sleep, yo.
Yeah, like, you know, like I felt like video, but like you know, like no, I'm kidding, but like how have they taken to this like extreme change? Because like no one knows you like your parents, right?
It's nice, and it's because sometimes my mom actually gives me ideas though, because she's very knowledgeable in Gurbani.
Yeah. So has it changed them?
Yeah, it's made them more in connect. It made them more towards my dad. Now he keeps everything as well.
Wow,
amazing,
beautiful, bro.
Yeah, so my dad also. So yeah, like my whole family's actually the whole picture of my family's also changed. Everyone's more into Sikhi now.
Yeah,
like more than ever before.
Yeah.
And I feel like, bro, it just gives when I'm yelling, the whole house is just, bro, like my house is just radiant now.
I know. I watched the videos and I'm like, yo, I wonder what time he's making this video.
Yeah.
He's like, what? You guys eating dinner at like
The
1 in
best
the
is when
morning?
you're over by the, you know, I'm not gonna name the spot so nobody can find, but I know where you're at when you made the videos back in the day. Right on the power
The
line.
power lines, bro. I know exactly where that is. Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I want to drive by one day my neighborhood and he's shooting a video.
Yo, you still live in the same house, right? Yeah, because I've been to your place.
We're right there, like we're neighbor, like we're so
That's
close.
jokes, man. So one of the questions I had was like I work corporate, right? I have like a normal job and stuff like that. I work downtown, I do my thing, right? What's a routine that you would advise even myself to like get into, right? Whether, because I, for example, like I wake up really early in the morning to go to the gym because it's just the time that's the most free for me. And in the evenings, I'm busy with other stuff, right? So something so small like that, like going to the gym in the morning is changing my life. What is like a practice or like a tip that you would have for people that are working like normal jobs that are so busy with life? You know, like life's
not easy for everybody, right?
People have families, have kids, whatever, right? But they're like, yo, I really want to connect with Sikhi, but I just don't know how. Like, I can go to the Gurdwara, but I just don't feel it. I can listen to Path on the morning when I'm on the GO train, right? I look at you for inspiration. Like, what's something I could do?
You wake up first thing in the morning, you go outside, you go barefoot, go outside, and you look around and say, Waheguru, thank you for giving me another day. Today I will make use of this day. Number 2, you're going to think about, okay, who can I help today? Who can I help? So who can I better, like, how can I make someone else happy today? One person, right? So that's all it takes. When I see somebody happy, it makes me happy, and that's what changes my mindset. So it's all about staying in that pyar. You need a lot of prem in your heart, right? So it's all about love, man. And every single day, if you can just like feel that 1% love every day. So sometimes, you know, a lot of people, they're down, their moods are down, right? But it's just all about like, if you can make someone else's life better, that's my biggest advice, man. Just try to, when you wake up in the morning, the first thing on your mind should be, can I make somebody else smile? If you can make somebody else smile, like naturally in the human mind, you feel good.
People who are positive.
You just can't be negative though.
Exactly.
But things like that, it's like, bro, it's hard for someone to help a negative person out of a negative hole. It's up to you, man.
You can't help somebody that doesn't want to be helped.
I can't change that.
But that's what I was trying to get at from the very starting question.
I can't change that.
Was like, yo, how do you get someone? It's easy to tell someone who's like on the brink of it or whatever,
Yeah.
like who's almost on the fence. But how do you get that person who's like in that negative like hole? How do you get them out of that like space? And you know that's the hard part, because it's like it's easy to say, yo, get up and go to the gym, but it's like that's like maybe step 4, right? Like what if like they're like they can't even get up? What if they're like already a hateful person? But on that point, what you touched on, 2025 and 2026 specifically, I've learned from somehow that one of the most important things, perhaps even maybe like one step over positivity, is mood regulation. Your ability as someone on a daily basis to regulate your mood, despite what's coming at you in a stoic manner, that like something good is happening and something bad is happening, to be able to regulate your mood into a positive aspect is going to absolutely change your life and the perspective that you have. Because if I can be in a relatively good mood every day and enforce that upon myself, by default, like better things will start to happen. Because if something like ticks me off, like let's say I'm going home and like you've had those days where like you're driving and like traffic pisses you off, but then some days it doesn't. Just because you're in a better mood, you're like sunny, even the sun, right? Like is one thing that like has been proven that people are in better mood when it's sunny outside, right? So, but your ability to force yourself into like a better mood is something I've been like heavily working on this year, because it just kind of like dominoes into different aspects of my life.
Also, like to like, this could possibly work for a negative person. You gotta get up in the mirror and just tell yourself, "I'm the man, and I rule this world." You gotta believe those words.
Yeah, affirmations and stuff. They
That's
believe
it.
you, yeah, because you start believing it, you start speaking about it so much, it starts happening. That's what the
changing
point.
everything around you, man.
That's what the point of mood mantra is, right?
Yeah.
It's not that you do it repetitively, because
and then it starts shifting your brain.
yes,
it
it
starts
vibrates.
moving the blocks.
It's
your
just
subconscious.
rewiring your brain, man. Literally,
yeah, it's
Like,
your subconscious,
insane.
right?
Yeah.
Your subconscious mind is what's actually moving. It's what governs what happens in you, like behind the scenes, right? Because that's actually what like creeps up on you in your day-to-day life.
Yeah.
Right. What you're thinking about at this moment is fleeting. Today, right now, I'm thinking about hanging out with you and we're shooting the shit.
Yeah.
And like as soon as I leave, I have to go do something else. You can't rely on your current state of mind all the time. Your subconscious mind.
Also, I'll put on, so bad things happen to good people, good things happen to bad people.
So how do you justify that?
Because only bad things can happen to a good person, because they know that that good person knows how to take that bad and make it good. And good people, like a lot of good things happen to bad people, but in the long run, they go down. It's just how it is. Look, for instance, that guy that made Apple. He worked his whole life. If you actually, before he died, he's like, if I can go back, I will spend more time with my family. It wasn't even worth whatever I did.
Yeah.
And look at him, one of the most successful people, right?
Yeah. People applaud him, right? But like,
It always catches up to you, I think, at the end of the day.
It's if not financially,
Yeah.
one way or another, it
Yeah.
comes back to bite you.
yeah.
So it's better to just be clean and have a good, clean intention, right? But like that's what I'm trying to say. Like bad's not always gonna happen to you. Like, bro, one day it's sunny, one day it's rainy, one day maybe thunder. You don't know what's gonna happen in your life, right?
You gotta arm yourself through it, right?
Yeah,
You gotta build a shield.
It's like, and I made like a random TikTok about it the other day. Like, letting people who let their mood dictate their decisions, like that to me is like a weak-minded person.
You're like a feather in the wind.
Yeah,
Right.
because you're like, yo, if my mood's good today, I'll do this, and I'll work on my business, or I'll
Can't
go to the
rely
gym,
on
right?
that.
And I've seen like a lot of videos, like psychologists, they talk about it, where they're like positive people and people who are generally like open to life and stuff like that. They just get more opportunities. If they're just open to more things, they get more opportunities, whether it's your business or whether it's whatever.
Huberman talks about this, right? He says like, if you're struggling right now, like the one thing you should do every day is just do one thing that's difficult. Do something hard, because right now in this day and age, like we talk about it, like Kalyug is at like an absolute, like max peak right now. We're in the dark ages where, we're just constantly fed with instant gratification, right? Is like delay that gratification just even by 1 second, man. Maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes a day, right? Be like if you want to grab that quick treat, like you'll be like, not today, tomorrow. Because tomorrow your mood might change. You might not even, but like that quick little instant where you're like, yo, I want to fall temptation and privy to this temptation. If you can just halt and like pause for a minute, it might stop you from, because those kind of things catapult, right? And I think that's something that like I've been trying to like do, and it's really hard, but it is that delayed gratification, because right now everything is instant, bro. In 2 minutes you can watch anything you want, you can go get relief, go watch TikTok, like it's crazy out there right now, right?
That's why they were saying like without Nam, everything is voided. Without Nam, you cannot swim across. So people say, oh, I can be a good person and not believe in whatever, like is fully into Sikhi. In Sikhi, it's not like that. Like if you're a good person naturally, you're gonna naturally want to follow into Sikhi, right? And without Nam, nothing else goes with you.
Yeah.
So Nam is the key to Kalyug. It's life is, you're always gonna, they say you come and go timeless, like countless amount of times, because we don't understand that we have this one rare human life now to make it right. And how are you gonna make it right? Nam.
A lot of respect for seeing you, and I hope you understand, and I know you know this, but like I hope you understand that like regardless of like the parody and like how like you make it into something that's fun, it is truly, truly an inspiration.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
regardless of how you follow your path, like it is impossible to look at you and be like, this guy's a joke or something like that. Like, because the thing is, it's not like you're saying all this stuff and you don't have enough to back it, right? You're jacked beyond core, right? You lived the total polar opposite, and now you're here. It's like, even if somebody can look at you and doesn't become a Sikh, they will become a better person. And that's that is 100%. Like, even tomorrow, I'm just like, yo, like, the physicality maybe is an aspect to get to where you want to get to. So I'll just start with that. Forget the Sikhi, I'll just start with working out, right? Or I'll just start with, like what you said, go outside and do, like, just look up to, like, touch my feet on the ground.
Just like, even just wake up and just be thankful,
Right.
man, for like 2 seconds. That to somebody who's not doing anything at all is already 10 steps ahead.
Yeah, so it's just want to give you your flowers and say, like, bro, like, I know you're away from the pride, but like, it means a lot because you bring up the energy wherever you go in the rooms that you kind of enter. So it's proud to say that, you know, like, we've
Like, I'm proud of you, like, as somebody that's known, like, your boy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
like,
for sure,
like
bro.
one-to-one, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Forget
yeah.
like all the podcasts, forget all whatever. Like, knowing you, knowing me back 20 years ago, like, to who you are now, who I am now, like, all the good, bad, whatever we are, like,
That's why it's crazy. Nobody would have thought that. That's what I'm trying to say. Guru's kirpa and Guru's, like, the power of the Guru is like, it's like, you cannot measure it. It's like, that's what I'm trying to say. If a guy like me, that's why I keep telling people, if a guy like me was blessed like this, I always say every night before I sleep, why would you do it to me? There's so many other people out there that need it way more than me. Why would you do it to me? But I feel like through me, people can get connected.
Yeah, and that's what it is, bro. You're
That's what it
inspiration, man,
is.
100%.
My whole goal is not money, it's not success, it's not to get married, it's not none of that stuff. It's to bring people close now. We've been separated, we've been broken. This guy's going here, this guy's going, and this guy's going there, right? We're like in circles, right? Bring everyone together. Okay, let's talk about my training. Yeah,
let's
talk
do
about
it.
my
Yeah,
training.
so
I forgot about that. We didn't talk about my
I know.
training.
So you've always been like incredibly fit. Like
Yeah.
that much I know. Like sports, soccer, we played.
No, I don't know. I think did we talk about it before? But no, we didn't get into it.
We talked about a bit of just playing soccer.
Yeah, just jacked and stuff. Yeah, we didn't get into it. Yeah.
Like, talk to us about like your training regime, man. You're always posting fitness videos, which is amazing to see.
What do you eat, first of all? So you mentioned, like,
A lot of fruits. So when I wake up, sometimes I fast sometimes 12 hours a day, right? Sometimes I don't eat anything. I'll drink some water. So what I would do, I'll wake up in the morning, have a bit of fruits.
What time do you wake up in the morning?
Every day, 4 in the morning.
Nice.
Do my nithaneem.
Yeah.
If I'm tired, I will sleep a little bit longer and then I'll wake up or I'll go to work, right? Because my work is like whenever I want to work, I work. So if I do work, I'll go to work. If I don't, I'll sleep and when I'll wake up. And then, so I'll have some fruits and then I'll drink a bunch of water throughout the day and I'll work in the evening time. The biggest meal is nighttime. You eat as much as you can within 2-3 hours.
Interesting.
As much as you can, and then you cut it off again until maybe 12, 13 hours.
But you eat before going to, like, that close to going to bed?
Yeah.
But, like,
Interesting, yeah. It's like the opposite of what everyone says.
Yeah, it's really, because, like, I firmly believe that, like, you should be eating a lot. You're basically carbs and, like, your how many calories per meal should be decreasing as the day goes by, so that when you sleep, you're not, because, like, you're resting with all that food, right? Like, let's say you ate a bunch of food, it's not burning while you sleep. So you wake up with, like, all that food being stored as reserve into fat. So how does that work, though?
So pretty much, if you've been hungry throughout the day, and now you worked out, you already burned so many calories. Your tank is empty. Yeah. So when you eat all this food, you don't feel as full. It digests quicker. It digests easier. Mm-hmm. So let's just say, okay, so if I work out around 7, I'll come home around 8:30. I'll go to sleep around, like, I'll give myself 2 hours. I don't eat and then sleep right away. So I give myself a couple of hours before bed.
Yeah. What time do you go to bed?
Roughly like 11:30 every single day.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then I wake up 4. So yeah, roughly, like, I don't really get much sleep.
Bro,
some days I'll sleep
yeah.
9. Like, it depends, man.
Yeah.
Some days 5, some days 6, some days 7, some days 8. You know.
I just want to understand. Like, no, generally I understand that, like, what your kind of.
But your body, that's the thing. Your body's like starving for food at that point, or fuel essentially.
Yeah.
Right? Where it's like it needs it after.
Plus,
the gym.
back in the day, we weren't eating. That's what I'm trying to say. The West, back in the days, we weren't eating 3-4 times a day.
Yeah. No.
You hunt once, you eat. You don't eat nothing else throughout the day. Human body's always built off that. That's how you get strong. That's how you get this lean physique, muscular physique in a way, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just going back to what our roots, like
And then
human roots.
That's your fuel. And what's your fitness like? Like, do you have like a routine that you follow? Like,
Yeah, you have a
you
split?
work out a
So
lot.
here's how I'll
obviously,
give you guys the best advice. You pick 2 exercises and you focus on them. So if you're doing back, you pick 2 back exercises and you do those 2 for about 40 minutes. You don't count sets. You keep going. Same thing over and over and over again. That's how you build it.
So to say where Gurpartap's taking up machine for 40 minutes, like
Yeah.
I got 200 more sets.
he's like
Come back tomorrow.
Guy says how many more sets? He's like, Paji, hale asi. Shouldn't do that.
Like, yo, you can work in. I'm on my 80th set right now.
That's crazy.
And,
So
and you should also crisscross. So like if you're doing legs,
Yeah.
do legs and back. Do shoulder and
muscle
you should-
shock, right?
Muscle shock, man.
Yeah.
And do, bro, so I would say, so you go, so for instance, like do chest and back, and then you do straight, like maybe on a Tuesday, you do sprints. Don't even work out.
So very unorthodox.
Crazy, like your body doesn't know what's gonna happen. The next
Yeah.
day, you'll,
I'll go today, bro. Like, shit, man.
Never let them know your next move.
People
I
say,
just
you know,
thought-
I come in the gym, people like, yo, are you gonna tear the gym apart today? I say, yeah.
Yeah, what's it like at the gym, bro?
Bro, people are tripping, man. They're like, yo, what is this guy training for?
Like, when you make
People come to me like, yo, what are you
For
training
war,
for?
bro.
What are you training for? Sometimes I come in my bonnet to the gym too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Then like, yo, this guy's I don't know whatever this
Yeah.
guy's on. I don't want to go near this guy.
Yeah.
Some guys like, yo, bro, like sometimes I see you working out and I want to come near you. I'm like, yo, nah. I'm not even going near this guy right now.
Don't even touch. Yeah.
You guys preparing for Abdali's next
I'm not
one.
gonna go
because,
near
like-
this guy right now.
It's so wild because in the mornings, right, when I go, like I'm trying to do gym content as well, and in the morning I find it a little bit easier, more comfortable to record myself at the gym, right? There's not a lot of people around. I'm more confident, like not self-conscious about having the camera up and stuff. But I see you, I'm like, yo, this guy's going wild and out at the gym, yo.
Yeah. I record myself anywhere and anytime. I talk.
That's good, man. That's good.
It's just like, because bro, it's like people only look because they want to do what you're doing, but they
100%.
can't do it. So
Yeah.
you gotta show, let me lead by example. So you just gotta be confident, man. It's like if somebody, cause think about it, it's that person's not putting food on your table. So why do you care about what they have to say to you, right? Life just moves on.
And you're not doing like, it's not like you're recording nonsense. You're recording like amazing gym content, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you're promoting good values and stuff like that. Giving ideas for, like I've seen some of your exercises. I'm like, yo, this guy jumping over things with a dumbbell in his hand. I'm like, yo, this is a cool exercise. I'm like, just don't injure yourself, bro.
I would say like plyometrics, man. It's a new way to work out because nowadays, you know, the older you get, like if you work out too much bodybuilding, you risk of injury.
Yeah.
So the best way is you want to have fun, and the best way to have fun is when your heart rate is going up.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
You
we're
want
not
to do
doing-
that, man.
Yeah,
you
'cause
want
we-
to challenge yourself.
We
man.
don't
Have
move
fun at the
around.
gym, bro.
We
Yeah,
don't
that's
move
the
around
thing.
enough for us to be doing static. Cause like these lifts mostly, like the bodybuilding ones, like bench, they're all great. Don't get me wrong, they're fundamental, but like they're very static, and like
They're
we don't
boring,
need
bro.
that.
They're
We're not like
boring,
going to
bro.
war, right? Like
No.
what we need is more like to
Healthy
get
stuff, man.
healthy, functional. I always say
Yeah.
functional. You want to be an athlete. That's the best. That's the best
way,
way.
Just
to
have
put
fun
it.
at the gym, man. Like I tell people like who are not even going, I'm like, yo, just go do something.
Do 5 minutes, man.
Yeah.
Even
just
like
got-
monkey bars, bro. Like
Yeah.
if you go 3 laps on the monkey bars, you're dead tired,
good.
bro. Your
Yeah,
forearms
Yeah,
are
like, just have
freaking.
fun.
Yeah.
Do some cool exercises. That's why I emphasize people who are getting bored of gym. I emphasize them to go to classes.
Yeah, I do handstands. Like I started doing handstands. Like just I'm like, yo, I'm gonna learn how to do a handstand. Like I used to fall over, backwards, left, right, and then slowly like I started standing more. I'm just like, yo, like this is like training my stability, and now I'm getting my core going, and like my shoulders are working. Like
By the
just
time
something.
this podcast releases, like today and by the time it releases, we'll have to get a workout in.
Yeah.
We have to.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and we'll
100%.
record
Bro, I
content there.
need some time if I'm gonna work out. This
We'll
way.
record content there.
I gotta
And then we'll make that part of like the, because you'll actually want, like I mentioned even
I always
before.
tell people too, like, if you walk to the gym doors,
Yeah.
you've already achieved everything.
100%.
Exactly, bro.
That's it. It's
exactly.
done. You don't even have to work out.
Yeah.
If you can even walk in the gym, you're good.
I said
Just
that like
walk
yesterday.
out. Just walk
yeah.
out after.
I've gone, like I go
Walk
to the
out
gym
after.
sometimes.
You don't even gotta
But
work
you
out.
won't. But you won't. That's the thing. Because like like that's what I'm saying. Like you need to make your goals more attainable to the point where don't be like, yo, I'm gonna work out 7 days a week. I always tell people, I'm like, yo, don't say that. Because like the thing is, you're starting. Because if you miss one day, you failed that goal. I'm like, yo, just make it a habit that like every day I just want to at least walk into the gym. You think you're gonna
Like
walk into the gym?
the perfect gym routine will be like, okay, day 1, walked in. Day 2, got to the machine. Day 3, I picked up a weight. Day 4, I I felt what it feels like to move my body. Those 4 right there, then you're good.
Yeah.
It'll spring you to your,
You
to
say
your,
like
to
you
your,
go
to your
to
place,
we all
right?
go to the gym. We have bad workouts, right? And I tell people there's no such thing as a bad workout because a bad workout is still better than no workout. I'll go in and be like, yo, I'm not feeling it today. I'm kind of tired. Plus, I don't really have a plan in my mind. I'll just start hitting like cardio, treadmills, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'll come out and be like, yo, at least I went.
What is like your?
And also, you need a savage workout partner that's gonna slap you up in the gym.
I don't want to go to the gym anymore, bro.
Literally.
I don't want to go to the gym anymore.
Literally,
I don't like
bro.
going out. I
Like when
like-
I'm doing, there's some guys I train or working out. They're working out, and bro, I'm yelling and screaming at them. I'm like, no, 5 more, 10 more, 20 more.
Yeah.
Like you know.
No,
I feel like 90th rep,
I
bro.
don't know
10 more
what it
reps.
is. Workout partners are great. You need a savage workout partner. But
Yeah.
if I'm going with like someone who's just like, yo, let's work out together, I'm like, absolutely not. Because yo, the thing is, you're gonna
Yeah.
deter me from my workout.
The flow,
Yeah,
right?
Like I hate going out with I hate working out with a partner who's like not fully in their flow, right? Like, I just
100%.
want to get off and go on, and like we don't even talk to each other.
Always work out with someone that has more experience than you. I would
Yes.
say.
Yeah.
Always do
Not
anything.
not the
with
same level.
Yeah.
Higher than you.
Yeah.
Because there's that one guy you post a lot, right? The
black guy.
Yeah, he's jacked, bro. That guy's ripped, man.
Yeah.
Holy, he's huge.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
he's
yeah.
like, that's the thing, he's massive. So it's like you
Yeah.
have a lot to learn from someone
Yeah,
like
yeah,
himself,
yeah.
where he's able to give like
Yeah.
tips and tricks.
What
and
is
so
like
on.
your like maxes, bro? Like what's your no,
my,
yours?
my max, like I haven't tried, but I can deadlift easily like 4 plates on each side.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 4 on each side. I can do like 2-3 reps
Yeah,
if
yeah.
I really wanted to.
Soft.
That's light work, and then I can do
Light work.
I haven't really benched like that. I can do 2 plates easily. That's like standard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? 2 plates? You
Two plates not standard,
I would
bro.
expect you to be at least doing like 3.5 plates each side.
No, but like I don't really bench like that. But if I was to bench today, I can just go. I can put 2 plates easy
Bro, I
and
think
just,
you could
and just,
easily
and
do
just rep
it.
it out. It's like I don't do
But
like
that's
that.
the thing. I find bench, and like I was there at the gym yesterday. Right? I use like AI to like track my workouts and stuff. And I'm like, yo, I'm getting so bored of these workouts. Like I want to do something fun: kettlebells, hanging, running, sprinting. Like it makes it more fun, especially because when I go to the gym in the morning, naturally your body's heart rate is lower, very low. And I'm like, yo, even to get my heart rate up in the morning at 5 in the morning is hard. I'm sometimes chilling at like 100 or 100 BPM. I'm like, yo, I should get way higher. I'm like, let me do some hit workouts, right? It's just, I don't know. Me personally, I'm getting bored of like the routine, so I'm like, I need something new, like something like what you do, where it's like, what's this guy?
And I
care
feel
at
like
the
if
gym?
if you go into the gym with a plan, like a structured plan, I'm gonna follow this today. It's never gonna work out. Just go to the gym without a plan. Just be like, bro, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna hit it.
That's me.
Yeah,
Yo.
fair
I go
enough,
into the
fair
gym and the first
No plan.
I don't go any plan, bro. And I hit the most random machines. Like I've never ever had. That's when me and him are different. He's very structured.
Yeah, no
I'm
structure.
Very, I'm very radical in that nature. Where I'm like I know what I want, but like I just even going to the gym, even when I'm traveling, anything, I'm just like, yo, like I'll just go. I'll figure it out while I'm there. Like go with the flow. I know enough of. I've been in the gym for long enough to know that I know what works and what doesn't.
100%.
And I'm trying different stuff. I don't count reps. I don't do sets. I just do it until I feel like I've achieved the workout to its potential, and then I move on to the next thing.
There you go, man. It's a perfect way to wrap it all up.
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
You want to have any closing remarks?
Guru na jodo, sara ko shaddo.
There we go. That's the
go.
only way we should wrap it up.
Yeah. Yes.